Hey guys, welcome back to this series of starting and growing a creative business from scratch, and this is week 2. Hi, I'm Heather if you're new here, and I have just launched an art print business, and these art prints are ones that I draw myself, and these are mostly inspired by interior spaces that I've been. I'm not going to lie, I haven't done much since I spoke to you guys last on the week 1 video of this series. Oh, actually the 2 art prints that I was making in that last series, I have got them printed off and delivered to me. Maybe this is it. So show you guys. It's hard to show because they're all rolled up, but this is one. The second one. So I'm happy with how they look, but the paper itself, it's almost like too matte, and I know I want a matte art print, but I don't know, it's like too rough for me, so I need to order some more paper samples. So it's a different paper to usual because I am looking on swapping the supplier to someone who can drop ship it directly to the customer. And if you're new to the lingo like I am, drop ship basically means that the product that you are selling is being shipped directly from the supplier straight to the customer. It just means that I won't have to hold any stock in my small 1-bed flat, and I also then don't have to be involved in like the delivering service, which is kind of sad because I wanted to like handwrite a little note to everybody who buys a print, but at the same time it just means that I can offer a bigger variety and possibly even some frames in the near future. But yeah, I think that will be maybe a couple of videos time when I do frames, once I've got all the dropshipping set up. Anyways, on the to-do list today, 1, I need to carry on with a new print that I am in the middle of designing, and 2, I need to get some content for Instagram because since I was away on holiday I didn't create any content then. Since I come back I've just been trying to like sort and organize my life, so literally not posted anything on there for about a month probably, which is so bad of me. So I need to bulk make some content for social media, and I also will be ordering new paper samples from the potential new supplier. Honestly though, I'm keeping today's to-do list short and sweet because the 2 first tasks are big ones in themselves, and there's no point of me sorting out the next steps of the drop shipping and organizing that if I don't have the product that I'm selling it with, because I want to align that release with when I change over to drop shipping. So I need to have the new collection, which I think it's only going to be 3 prints. I think I'm going to start with just so I can get them 3 prints out, and then also I can do the drop shipping, but I want them to align just so it's easier in terms of logistics. Anyways, enough rambling. Let's get into this video. Okay, so the new print that I am working on is this cafe that's actually not far from my house, and this is the original photo that I am basing it off. Obviously here you can see I took this when it was Christmas time, so I've had to work around the Christmas decorations because I don't want it to be a Christmas print, and also had to like work around the people being in it and like making up like how the chairs look, but you can't like see that they're sitting on. I'd say this has actually been the longest print that I've had to work on, just because there's so much detail. Like if you look here in the photo, like the amount of plants that there is, I've not even got to the plants yet, but also just like if you look here, there's like this whole grid system, and I've had to draw every single line from this grid system just because I didn't want to leave it as a white box, because these are hanging from it and I don't think it would have made sense if they were just like hanging from nothing. So on the actual print itself, it's like they're coming off of the grid, if that makes sense. But anyways, they took me forever. I've done 2 of them, and now I'm going to work on the 3rd one, but definitely by the end of the day I would love to have the rest of like the outline finished, just so then I can populate it with colour, which is obviously one of the fun parts of it. I mean, drawing is also fun, but I love just like playing around with the colours and the colour palette of it, so I'm very excited to get to that part because I feel like this will be definitely a fun one to do for that. I'm excited to get to that part to add my like twist and my personality, I guess, onto the print. But yeah, let's try and carry on with this for maybe a couple of hours, see how far we get. liquids done. I don't know how that one took me so quick because the first one that I done took me forever, but first things first is I need another coffee, so let's go into that. So now that I've got my drinks to keep me going, I'm going to attempt to do the plants. And one side of me, I love plants and I love drawing plants and I love how they look in interior spaces, but also they can be kind of tricky to draw, so I've been putting them off, but I've got to do it. I've got to do it at some point, so now is the time, so let's do that. So just whilst I'm doing it, I'm going to put on some YouTube videos to keep me entertained whilst I draw. I'm going to watch Olivia Neal. I'm just going to admit it, I've missed her. Like, since she stopped doing her podcast, like the series, and she obviously doesn't do as many YouTube videos as much these days, but I've still got 2 of her last ones to get through. So I'm just going to watch, a couple of videos whilst I'm drawing. The sun has come out for like the first time in London for absolutely ages, which is luxurious. Anyways, I've finished the below ones, which I think it looks cool. It definitely like brings a bit of character and like life into the space. This light is actually probably not the best for trying to show you something on a screen, but this is it without plants and this is it with. So just got to do the ones at the top now, which I do think is probably going to be the hardest. But I think once I've done that, then the outline will be done and I can start on the colour, which will be so fun. Hello, so it's Editing Heather here, and I'm actually really ill, but because I've been really ill, it means I've had time off of work to then finish the print. So I thought I'd, don't mind this as well. So I thought I'd jump on here to show you guys the finished product. So this is how it's looking. We've got like a orangey, pinky, yellow theme going. So I did have a breakdown yesterday trying to do it because I thought, you know what, I don't want this one to be so pink because maybe the guys want it to. Maybe the guys don't want the pink print. It's just so much easier to make it like look nicer when it's pink. And I'm not even a pink girl. Like, but all my prints, I feel like they look nicer when they've got a bit of pink in them. So anyways, I was trying not to do that. I was like, I'll just add like hints of it doing like here and there. Anyways, I ended up doing it like a yellow, red, a blue, a green, oranges kind of vibe with like tiny bits of pinks like hinted in there. I finished it, well, I'd nearly finished it, and then I was like, I took a step back and I was like, this looks like a child's thing. Like, it just looks so childish. So this is the other one, and it probably actually doesn't even look that bad on the screen. These curtains here that are in red, I did originally have them in blue, and then I was trying to make it look better, but I just think this looked really childish. It's actually not looking so bad on the screen now, but I feel like this just looks a bit more like thought through and a bit more like the colour scheme is a bit more curated, if that makes sense. But yeah, just thought I'd come on here to show you guys how it's come along, and I'm really glad that it's done because I looked back on Procreate and that one's took me 13 hours to do. 13 hours. But guys, because I've done it in 2 colour schemes, but still, that's so long. So it is a bit later on in the day and we're going to move on to The next part of this video, I need to create some content for social media. I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling to think of like new ideas because I've not got any new prints to post about because I've not released the Columbia Road ones yet. But I still need to be making content to like reach out to people, to engage with people still, to try and like drive sales to the prints that are on my website currently. So we're going to use the help of my friend ChatGPT to help me come up with a few ideas. I'm gonna try and post 3 times this week on the new colour. I also have stupidly left it till the end of the day, so we now have like an hour and 20 minutes. No, we have an hour and 15 minutes before the sun goes down to come up with some ideas and shoot as much as we can. So that's fun. Okay, so I want to create a 60-second reel. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what I should do it on. Give me ideas for a 60-second Instagram reel. The Instagram account is for my art print business that sells colourful art prints of fun interior spaces. And the answers that it gave me was a before and after transformation of your space with how it looks, a day in the life of an artist, print down tips, bead painting or digital art process, which one would you choose, pack an order with me, mini room makeover vlog and customer review, colour palette, inspiration and bloopers and behind the scene. So I think just because we're short on time and daylight hours, I think I'm gonna go with a which one would you choose and just do like 3 pairs of the 3 prints, or as many pairs as I can like make from the 6 prints that I've got on the website. Just do that quickly in the bedroom, and then for a 6-second reel I'm just gonna do point of view, you found the perfect print. Thanks to ChatGPT, my new best friend, for helping me out. Honestly, don't know what I've done before AI, but I love it. Okay, and now we need a carousel. I'm gonna do a how to style your print. I haven't got like a gallery wall or shelves that I can use or anything, or like different frames for different colours. I'm just going to get stock images off the internet and then Photoshop my prints onto a plain frame, or like different images that hopefully can style my prints in fun ways. So that's the vision. We'll see if it comes to life, but that just means that I don't have to photograph anything here because, as you can tell behind me, it's getting dark. So we're running out of time, so let's go. Okay, so I'm having to film the videos on my phone and I've not got a camera. Well, I have got a camera, but it's still broke and I can't afford to get it fixed yet. So I'm filming the videos for Instagram on my phone. I've got it set up on my bed here. So you guys are on my iPad, so the quality will be, but at least you guys can see the process and see what's going on.